It's 3D, game over. Every kid wanted to be a spy kid. I mean, now I'm not so sure because 50% of them grow up to marry Meghan Trainor, so. But when you were a kid, the idea of being a spy was so cool. And why was it so cool? Say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. The
diplomatic
gadgets.
Immunity.
Okay. Yeah, that too, I guess. It was the gadgets, dude. Cameras as small as a dick hole, lasers that cut through windows, those like sound amplifier things that are the least subtle things ever. A pen that doubles as a gun that's as small as a dick hole. But the coolest spy gadget of all time is obviously, say it at the same time, 3, 2, 1, X-ray
Murdering
goggle.
somebody and getting away with it.
Not even a gadget. It's X-ray goggles, obviously. Dude, seeing through walls? Get out of town. That's so cool. Are you kidding me? But what would it be like if a kid who is not of the spy variety got his hands on a pair of X-ray goggles? You know, what would that be like? Well, the movie that we're going to be talking about today set out to answer that.
You heard that? You can't even hide it. Here, I'll run it again. Maybe you guys missed it.
You know, what would that be like? Well, the movie that we're going to be talking about today.
Can't hide it, dude. I'm going to run it one more time.
We're going to be talking about today.
Yeah. GG's, you know?
Set out to answer that very question. The movie is called The Kid with X-Ray Eyes. It came out in the year 1999, and it stars Justin Burfield, the kid who played Reese in Malcolm in the Middle. For some reason, though, in the UK, this movie is called The X-Ray Kid, and the front cover of the UK version features a kid who is not in the movie. Like, I don't know who that boy is. Who is that? Who that boy? I don't know why they had to change the title for people in the UK. Boy with X-ray eyes, what does that mean? Oh, X-Ray Kid, that makes sense.
Just a bit of banter.
Before you libs fucking cancel me for that terrible.
By the way, that just a bit of banter TikTok is one of my favorites. I literally watch every single one. Like, I watch, some of them are such deep cuts. Some of them are such deep cuts that, like, I'll still watch it. It'll be like about Santa Cruz, and I'm like, why is this being shown on my timeline? I know nothing about Santa Cruz, but I'm still gonna fucking watch it because I love hearing the guy. Yeah, chippies, just a bit of banter. Oh my god, does anyone have the original one? Yeah, a day in the life of a true Brexit geezer. The wife Susan. Hasan, you're such a boomer. No, it's... Yeah, rev up the Bugatti. Oh, load up that plate. My little princess, isn't she beautiful? Oh, here.
Day in the life of a true Brexit geezer. Wake up and meet the wife, Susan. My little princess, isn't she beautiful? Time to take George to football. Rev up the Bugatti. Quick stop at Toby's and load up that plate. Get a pint. Scran. Pitch looking lovely today, lads. Just a bit of banter. Chippy makes a 38-0 loss better. Pop down local pride. Good old pie. Look at that. Susan made dinner. Lovely. Pop down, have a couple pints with the lads and finish up at the Fortress of Dream.
I fucking love that. And then everyone made their own version of this. Everyone made their own version of that same TikTok, basically. And it's always great. The audio carries, in my opinion. Yeah. 38-0 loss better. You right, mate? Stop slagging off the Queen's English, you yank. That's right. I fucking am slagging off. I saw a Long Island one that killed me. Here's a different version of that. Wait, is this it? No, dude. Come on. Show me the fucking... show me another version of it. Do you have another version of it? All right, whatever. Let's just continue.
British accent. I'm just joking, okay? I know British people are just...
Wait, what is this best one yet? Oh, I can't. They're photos. You have to send it to me on YouTube because they're photo. It's always a photo compilation.
It's an urban legend. But this is the American cover. You got a smoking hot babe in one lens, and then a smoking hot skeleton in the other lens. Now that's what I call a boner. This movie is like really bad. If I saw it when I was a kid, I would have loved it. I would have watched this movie all the time. But there are some aspects of this film that are just purely insane. So without further ado, let's watch The X-Ray Kid, or The Kid with X-Ray Eyes. The movie opens up on an epic car chase with our main character, Bobby, behind the wheel. And beside him is his sexy sidekick who's about to kill herself.
I think it's time for our secret agent. We can't let the bad guys take us alive pills.
Yeah. And then a plane swoops in and tries to blow them up, but Bobby expertly dodges all the bombs while calling this grown woman baby way too many times.
Save it, baby. Better freshen up, baby. Hang on, baby.
So after that huge spectacle... The fuck is that? So after that huge spectacle of an action sequence, we find out it was only just a dream.
It was a stupid dream.
Oh!
Yeah, it turns out Bobby's just a regular old kid. He's not some super cool spy who's dating an adult woman. And then immediately after that fake car chase, we cut to another car chase, but this one's real this time. And this one's featuring the fucking king, Darren Norris. He's known for a bunch of other awesome shit. And in this movie, he plays a CIA agent named Harry Stamper. Just gonna get this joke out of the way. I've got a Harry Stamper right here for you. So Agent Stamper is getting chased by these two bad guys because he's got some precious cargo in that Deal or No Deal briefcase in his passenger seat. And you don't need X-ray goggles to know that there's X-ray goggles in that briefcase. And I gotta say right now, spoiler alert, this movie has one of the worst cases of terrible aim from the antagonists. They cannot shoot anybody, dude. Like, they are worse than stormtroopers.
Show off.
Show off. I missed him by a lot, but you only missed him by a little. I guess that's why you're the boss. So, Agent Stamper, a CIA agent, you know, agents who are supposed to be like adept at fucking everything. They got all their stats maxed out. He's driving away from these bad guys on a completely empty road, and then this happens.
I love that they're driving at like the speed limit, by the way. That's pretty funny. Like every scene, like the way it's shot makes it seem like they're driving at a comfortable 25 miles per hour pace.
Guys on a completely empty road.
Like look at that. Like there's no hard turn there, nothing. They're following the traffic laws, which is of course closer to real life. Let's be real. I mean, we've seen the car chases.
Happens.
Bro, stealing content? I love stealing content from Curtis.
What the fuck happened? Dude, this has got to be the worst CIA agent of all time, dude. You've never taken a turn in a car before? What the fuck? Whenever there's a slight bend. Going
fucking 25 on a 35 road and then falling off the cliff, dude.
In the road, he's just like covering his face with his arms like.
Yeah, no, it's not CIA, it's CIA gay, okay? That's right, I said it, okay? Someone needed to say it. Joe Brandon's America, folks. There it is. They knew that this is what was going to happen, okay?
Dude, how the fuck did this guy get his driver's license? All right, you're just gonna want to take a right up here. Did you just say right? The fuck? Okay. Oh, we're gonna die! Oh man, I don't want to die. There's so much left undone. Oh man, did you just say left? Yeah, but like not the direction. Okay, so back to the film. The bad guys look down into the water and see that the car is gone. So they assume he's dead. But they still need that mystery suitcase. So the bad guys leave for some reason, and then fucking guess what? Agent Stamper survived that somehow. And he not only survived it,
he's covered in seaweed. What?
He fucking walked it off.
He was covered. How did he get covered in seaweed? Dude, the 90s were so awesome. No way you are laughing at this. I know, it's fucked up. It's fucked up that I'm laughing at this guy who suffered, who survived a car crash like that.
You just walked away like fucking nothing happened, dude. I guess you don't need to be a good driver if nothing can kill you, right? So now we cut back to Bobby. His parents are driving him to his Uncle Chuck's house for the weekend because they're going away for their anniversary. And of course,
that is the most 90s father, okay? The most 90s like rich mom, rich father.
For their anniversary.
Okay, you know this is a stoop kid. Okay, they leave the key at the stoop.
Anniversary.
Or what is it called? Like not a stoop kid, a fucking latchkey kid, right?
Of course, Bobby's still going on about this spy nonsense.
Robert, that spy nonsense is gonna rot your brain.
He's 12, Drake.
I'm sure that's not the only time that sentence has been said.
What about your relationship with Drake? I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic. And we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more.
He's 12, Drake.
So they drop Bobby off at on the side of a street and like make him walk the rest of the way to his uncle's beach house.
Chuck's house is right down there. Nothing.
Curtis not pulling punches against Canadian legends. Respect, okay? Respect plus mission accomplished.
It's gonna happen to him.
And yo, dude, check it out. His fucking hat says SMP, bro. Minecraft. It was only just a dream. That's what the hat is. Okay. So we now cut back to the bad guys, and they're on the phone with some underwater divers. Diver, I hardly know her. These divers are very good at their job, okay? Not only do they show up in fucking minutes, but they can also talk underwater.
Can't find anything.
Curtis is gonna get fucking crimed after this, bro. He's coming after Drake stands and Dream stands. Okay, that is, oh Jesus, yeah. Canuck on Canuck violence. We hate to see it. No, I think this is justifiable. Drake slander. What do you mean, you guys, bro? Why? Oh, okay.
But a bunch of junk down here.
Meanwhile, Bobby is walking along the beach when he spots the briefcase, and he immediately takes it for himself. And honestly, dude, I would have done the same. There is
briefcase also covered in kelp, just like the CIA agent was. Okay, except the CIA agent who was able to walk off a car accident was unable to fucking acquire the briefcase. Maybe because it was covered in kelp. Duh.
There isn't a name on it or anything. Like, why would you even try to figure out who it belongs to, right? I think it's a closed case. And also, nothing bad has ever been in a foreign container that washed up on a beach. So now we meet Bobby's Uncle Chuck. He is played by Lizzie McGuire's dad. And he's this cool, easygoing, hippie type dude who lives on a beach. And in his spare time, he combs the beach for little knickknacks and treasures using a metal detector. That's how he makes his money, I guess. He like sells treasures that he finds on the beach. He's also kind of like friends / enemies with this beach cop named
Patterson? Somebody reported a car going off the cliff and in the ocean. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
Which, number one, I didn't even know beach cops existed. Let's hope he never finds out about the Black Sea, or he'll try to fucking arrest it for simply existing. Pigs live on farms, man, not the beach. What's going on? And two, if there was ever like a fictional duo to ship, it's those two.
You know, in the 5 years I've been working the beach patrol, I haven't seen you do one thing yet that I like. Finally doing something right.
Just fucking kiss already, dude.
This guy's not just a beach cop, okay? He's been on the beach cop duty for 5 entire years. Notice how I glanced over the Black Sea joke because I'm Turkish. Just saying, for me, Black Sea is simply just a very important sea, okay? Oh my God, it's so good.
Do it, all right? Make out for me. Okay, so one thing I noticed about this movie is they must have been filming on the windiest day of all time, because all the dialogue in these outdoor beach scenes, they're all dubbed over.
I've been cool.
Cool.
Like, you can see his shirt fucking moving in the wind, right? Like, they're right beside an ocean. And it must have been so shitty to be one of those actors and, like, you finally rapped on this fucking crazy shitty movie. And then they're like, hey, sorry, remember all the lines you said on the beach? Yeah, they're all bad. We can't fucking hear any of them. We gotta come back and do them again.
Hello, it's me, editing. Pay no attention to my shirt. I noticed something in this scene that proves my point of it being dubbed over, even more so. In this scene that I just played, there's a jump cut that they added in to the movie. I didn't change this. This is what it looks like.
Finally doing something right.
So they must have added that jump cut to make sure the new recorded lines of dialogue lined up with the old ones. And it doesn't look good. Like, that's like a YouTube edit, not a movie one, you know? I'm gonna keep editing, but you'll see me again. Goodbye.
I know I'm nitpicking, but, you know, it just sort of takes me out of it, you know? I was totally believing this until now. But on the other hand, I guess it's better than the alternative.
Early for you to be out of school.
Okay, so now we cut to Stamper, who has approached the lifeguard to ask about his missing briefcase, which is definitely what a CIA agent would do. Hi, I just drove my car off a cliff. Have you seen my secret suitcase? Meanwhile,
He's shitting on the incompetence of our brave boys in the blue.
Bobby and Chuck open up the briefcase to discover a pair of goggles. And when Bobby puts them on, they discover what the goggles really do.
How's that, little?
Oh my god, they're scary goggles. They make everything spooky.
They must be X-ray goggles or something.
Oh yeah, okay, that actually does make more sense because of the title of the movie. So Chuck, after realizing he has the ability to see through solid objects, his first thought is,
if we adjust these knobs just right, I think what we can do is just look right into the sand. You know, I don't need that crap metal detector anymore. With these, I can make myself some real money.
Nice. It's so funny that with this incredible life-changing technology, he still doesn't want to do anything else with his life. That's like if you gave a garbage man like a huge stack of cash, and he was just like,
okay, here you go.
Are you sure about this?
I'm positive, okay? I don't need it. It's yours.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Man, if I had that amount of money, I would never throw it out. So now Bobby and Chuck are going to get lunch.
How about a burger?
But Bobby brought the X-ray goggies. Let's see how he uses them.
Hey, you got some spare change for a guy who's down on his luck?
Maybe so. Let me see here, man.
Hang on, Uncle Chuck.
Whoa. Chill, Bobby. Hold on, Uncle Chuck. Let me see this guy's dick and balls first. This is literally the Google show me this guy's balls thing from the Eric Andre show. He fucking stole that from this movie, dude.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.
So why do you need change anyway? You already have a couple $100 on you.
Okay, so he uses the goggles for good. He exposed that this man is pretending to be homeless and he's making a bunch of money. Okay, that's amazing. It looks like he's using the goggles for good.
Hey.
All right. Never mind.
That's right, darling. Just us guys.
Oh, what a cute little boy. It's great. Follow me.
Obviously, I don't need to explain why that's fucking crazy. Okay. But I mean, it's a movie from 1999 about a boy finding X-ray goggles. I mean, it was literally on the cover. Not that one, mate. Who the fuck is that? I still don't know who that kid is. But maybe with my X-ray goggles, I'll be able to see.
Bro.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a
Bro,
good
I
call.
swear to
Sorry.
God, I swear to, dude, the 90s were so strange, dude. I'm telling you, when you watch this kind of shit, you kind of understand why our generation is the way it is, okay?
I was just doing my Drake impression.
He's 12, Drake.
Okay, so now we cut back to the fellas. They're walking along the beach, digging up various items, watches, trophies, grenades, you know, the usual things you find at the beach. And then we get another scene which seems a little out of place for a children's film.
Hey! What's going on there, Chuck?
Hey, Christy.
Who's this little cutie? A friend of yours?
Yeah, okay. How about we don't get a through the leg shot on a children's film? How about that?
Hello, it's me editing again. Okay, so last night I was talking to my friend Freddie Dredd. I was telling him about this video that I was working on, and I explained the movie to him and the actor that was in it, and he was like, that's weird, because in Agent Cody Banks, starring Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle, there's a scene in Agent Cody Banks where he puts on X-ray glasses and like stares at a girl, like looks at her naked body through her clothes. I'm not necessarily sure what that means. I just think it's weird that 2 out of the 3 children from Malcolm in the Middle have both had scenes where they have X-ray goggles and are looking at, I don't know.
That's the 90s, baby. One note, you know?
It's weird. So do we need to say anything else? You're our last hope. You're the chosen one. Okay, yeah, I just want to add that in because I thought that was just really weird. Back to the video.
At the very least, Chuck at least knows that's wrong and he takes the goggles away from Bobby. She isn't consenting to show off her naked body, right? And obviously the adult knows to not use the goggles, and okay, he is.
I think the funniest part about this is that the very same people that would look at this and go, oh, this guy's being gay, talking about that he being woke. Like, it's just, you know, what the fuck? It's just movies, baby. It's movie magic. Would also be the same people who are like, pedophiles are grooming our children by being gay around them. Like,
His He is using the goggles. Okay. Never mind. Lizzie why are you doing that? So while the fellas ogle with their goggles, Agent Stamper steals a car to escape the bad guys. And I hope everybody else on the road has their seatbelts on because this guy cannot fucking drive. And now one of the bad guys show up to Chuck's house to ask about a briefcase, and she ends up seeing it on the table, so she just takes it. But then something crazy happens.
No! Blast it! Now we do it my way.
He took the goggles out. Wow. I have no fucking idea how he knew some bad guys were gonna show up and just take the case from, like, how did he know that was gonna happen? Does he just put pieces of paper that say sucker like all over his house just in case?
Oh my god, man, I am starving. Hey, where do you keep your knives? Knives? Oh, just in that drawer right behind you. Awesome, thanks, man. No problem. What the fuck? Dude, why is this in here? Okay.
I figured I'd be getting a call from you sooner or later.
Dude, what are you talking about? I just wanted a knife for my food.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. I've got all my knives right here with me.
And I'm at the airport.
About to board a flight to Germany.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see me again. Better luck next time.
Okay, I just wanted to cut my burger in half, but now I guess I won't. Have a good trip, man.
Oh. I thought you needed one.
No, not really.
Oh. Alright, I guess I'll just bring this.
Oh my god, he has a knife! Run!
No, it's not what it looks like!
Officers, get him!
That was weird. Alright, burger time.
Would you mind?
Back to the movie. So now we get yet another car chase, and this one is real also. Stamper is chasing Bobby and Chuck because he somehow knows they have the goggles. Dude, when Stamper drives right by the bad guy, gun out, he does not shoot. Not even once. Good job, dude. So they go to chase him in their car, but their car doesn't start.
Come on, you piece of junk.
And honestly, I think they've got a guardian angel because sharing the road with Stamper is a fucking death sentence. So Bobby and Chuck realize that they're getting followed and they gotta lose this guy fast. So they do this. Dude, stop crashing your car, dude. Like, no fucking way, man. How on earth is this man a CIA agent? Does it stand for car?
Brother, this entire show is actually commentary on the state security apparatus. Like, and the fact that our intelligence communities are underfunded. That's how it is. Hey guys, here's one way to literally not get me to finish on time. Standing around me and talking. Okay? Please stop. Here's one way that you guys can avoid the top of the hour's ad break, by the way. My parents are literally like, they're helicoptering. By subscribing. For $5 or for free. With Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month. There's a woman ad break now.
Cars in air. Because that's what he fucking does every time he drives. This guy's so fucking stupid, man. The one single car he is directly behind makes a left turn. He goes straight, looks down at his watch while he's driving, and then fucking crashes through a billboard. He's a fucking idiot, but I have a theory on why he's acting like this. He had the X-ray goggles for who knows how long, right? And X-rays contain like a huge amount of radiation, correct? Yes, I am. And you're putting them fucking right on your head, dude? This guy must have fucking brain damage, dude. I really hope this movie doesn't end with everybody getting fucking brain cancer. Because brain cancer sucks. Right, Jacob?
Yeah, having brain cancer sucked. You know, Curtis, what do you want me to come on here and just be like, ow, where'd it go? Yeah, good brain cancer joke. Is it even in the movie? The movie's about a kid with X-ray vision. It has nothing to do with brain cancer. Fuck you.
Okay, so now the bad guys are rummaging through Chuck's house when Patterson walks in to confront them. Because although Patterson and Chuck have their differences, Patterson deep down really cares about Chuck and they should kiss. So they leave to meet with their boss, and their boss is very upset with them for not having the X-ray goggles. Which is fair. I used to get in trouble for that pretty frequently at all my old jobs.
Get out.
And this next part of the movie is very strange. Let's watch this quick scene.
Whose house is this?
Mine.
You must be rich.
Yeah, I wrote a SERP predictor program a couple of years ago.
You wrote a what?
A computer program.
So yeah, Chuck is like filthy fucking rich, I guess, but he just chooses to live on the beach and use his metal detector to find treasures to sell, which is kind of fucked up because it's like, what, this super rich dude, he's like cosplaying as someone who needs to find treasures on the beach to stay afloat, pun intended. He's not even like, yeah, I made a bunch of money, but I don't even care about that. I just need the beach and a metal detector. It's not like that at all. He just kept all his money still. And earlier in the movie, he says this.
My dad says it takes money to survive in this world.
What's important is being happy.
Easy for you to say, man. And this is also when we find out that Chuck is like secretly an army veteran. No one knew. Nobody knew that he spent most of his life in the army. My favorite part about this scene is they reuse the same line of dialogue pretty much right in a row.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Are these medals yours?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Okay, I added in that third yeah, but dude, it's the same fucking clip.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense because you already had the actors come back to redo the dialogue from the beach. Like, did you just forget to have them say yeah a different way?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite Usher song?
Yeah.
Mine too. Okay, so now Stamper somehow found Chuck's house after crashing his second car of the movie. They get in a wicked fight outside, but they end up joining forces at the end.
Want to come in my house? Sure.
Stamper starts talking about how the CIA needs the goggles back because if they fall into the hands of their enemies, terrible things could happen. Because obviously terrible things have never happened due to the CIA.
The prototype was stolen by a pair of thieves, a tall guy and a sinister-looking redhead. I stole the goggles from them the day before yesterday, before they could be sold to a foreign power. They will kill to get them back.
Hey? No, they won't. Also, another thing I want to talk about is how empty this movie feels. You never notice how, like, packed and alive movies feel when you watch one that isn't. In every scene other than the diner, no matter where they are, nobody else is there. Like, no other cars, nothing at all. It's like these are the only people that exist in this world. Or maybe Stamper fucking killed everybody else because of his reckless driving. But we're getting close to the end, okay? I promise. Chuck calls Patterson and asks for his help because he is going to deliver the goggles to Stamper that night.
Well, I also ran into this G-man that's looking for the same package, and I'm supposed to deliver it to him tonight.
Which is fucking so stupid, because hey man, he was just at your house. You had the goggles, give it to him. This movie could have ended 5 minutes ago, man. But anyways, he asks Patterson for backup.
You're not actually suggesting that you and I become partners, are you?
And he leaves Bobby alone to go deliver the goggles. But also he doesn't take the goggles with him, so like where the fuck is he, what's he doing? I don't know.
Bro, why are you still on this? Why 32,000 plus viewers equals 1 for Curtis? Like, especially when it's like someone I'm reacting to who is a person I know in the real world. It is such a strange thing, dude. You literally are like, both parties consent to this, but you don't. Like, what the fuck? What a strange thing to do over and over again. Like, do I have to ask you for consent? There was a TikTok that popped up about you reacting to the YouTube stuff. That's why there's so many freaks in here today. I don't even understand. I literally do not understand why people do this. Like, you are not, okay, I get it. Like, you don't consent, but if both parties actually fucking consent, why do you care? Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? Yeah, and the someone is this guy, Random Chatters. He got Fossabot timed out because he was spamming the same joke over and over again. I know. Why is that? Why is this guy not saying anything back?
This whole part, like, is still very confusing to me. And I've watched this movie like 3 times now. But obviously, as soon as Chuck leaves, the bad guys break into the house and they end up capturing Bobby. And they hold him hostage until Chuck brings them the goggles.
Do what I tell you and there'll be a happy reunion. You know what we want.
They go back to house to get the goggles, and Chuck immediately knows where Bobby hid the goggles. The entire house is like ransacked, but he somehow knows that they're right there. How'd you know that? You don't even have the X-ray goggles to fucking see that they're there. I feel like that... I don't know, whatever. They get the goggles and then they leave.
Chuckle, is this you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's time for the big finale. The ultimate showdown, if you will. And Chuck did not come to play.
A gun? It's not for you. It's for them. Got your attention now, don't it?
Yeah, dude. Give me the kid or the goggles, get it. Okay, so there's this dumb fucking fight scene. Some stupid shit happens, like an explosion. There's a bunch of missed gunshots. And then Chuck gets crushed by some shelves. Say that 10 times fast. Chuck gets crushed by some shelves. Chuck gets crushed by Chappelle. Chuck has a crush on Dave Chappelle. And dude, this one shot is so fucking funny because they had to rest this like huge shelving unit on the actor. But you obviously can't do that because you don't want to like hurt him while you're on set, right? So I guess they just put like a fucking pillow or something in his shirt, but it literally looks like they just gave him titties for this like one shot.
Meat sucky sucky now, mommy.
You ever get fucking hit so hard in the chest you grow some fucking mommy milkers, man? I'm surprised Bobby didn't throw on my goggles to catch a glimpse. But anyways,
and I think they used a stunt double there because like his shirt is different. Look,
him while you're on set, right? So I guess they just put like a fucking pillow or something in his shirt.
His shirt's
but it literally
blue?
looks like they just gave him titties for this like one shot.
Meat sucky sucky now, mommy.
You ever get fucking hit so hard in the chest you grow some fucking...
That's insane. Like, they didn't even try, dude. They didn't even put the same... Because, like, the stunt double is actually hitting the... How'd you catch that? Well, because I'm fucking goated with it, okay? These are the same eyes that helped me barely make it out of fucking bronze one time.
Fucking mommy milkers, man. I'm surprised Bobby didn't throw on my goggles to catch a glimpse. But anyways, they all end up getting captured and locked up. But not before Bobby can get another look at Booby.
Buyers already there? We're en route, sir.
And this next scene is also pretty fucking crazy. I guess the bad guys are selling the X-ray goggles to a terrorist, but their depiction of this terrorist is pretty wild.
It's been so long since I've killed anybody personally. Usually I snap my fingers and it's done for me.
Yeah, what the fuck? So everybody's locked in this room, but Bobby finds a way to escape through the air vents. Emergency meeting. I think Bobby's the imposter. I'm really sorry about that. Bobby ends up stealing back the X-ray goggles while the scientist running a diagnostic test on them takes a break.
All these goggles are fun. I need a break.
It's a good thing everybody in this movie says exactly what they're thinking out loud.
Goggles are gone!
I quit. Bobby goes back to break everybody out of the room, and he's using the goggles to see which room they're in. And once he finds a room that they're in, he starts using like a pocket knife to pick the lock. But if you rewatch the scene of them getting locked in this room, the guy just turns a lock to lock it. What are you doing, Bobby? Why are you picking the lock? Just fucking unlock it, man. That's all you need to do. You see how fast the fucking brain damage is kicking in from the X-ray goggles? Okay, movie's almost done, I promise. And again, I know this movie is made for kids, but like, man, it seems like they just did not have a plan. Like, they did not have an ending for this movie at all. They just like rented this random office building and they were like, yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there. I don't know. Because watch this scene.
I'll get the kid. I've got you now, you little punk.
I'm sorry, but Islamophobia, especially of that variety, is never not going to be funny for me. Maybe you might not be able to laugh at it, but that one is so above and beyond. Like, it is so stupid and so ridiculous that it softens the blow. You know what I mean? So I guess my perspective is like, if you're going to be Islamophobic, go so over the fucking top and so overboard that it's like, you know, this was pre 9/11 too, right? Yeah.
I'll do it, I swear.
Go ahead and try.
Okay.
Okay, first off, I love the music playing in the background of this terrifying, like,
Oh my God, the kid is like literally murdering an adult with a fire extinguisher.
chase scene, you know?
I've got you now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why you guys wanted me to fucking rewind that. Holy fuck, dude.
And also, dude, I didn't think I would ever say this on my channel, but like, hey, just shoot the little kid. Just shoot him. He's right in front of you, holding the goggles that you need, and you have a gun in your hand. Shoot that little pervert. So that's her taken care of, but we got one more bad guy that they got to deal with. And this final fight scene comes to a head when the bad guy has Chuck and Bobby at gunpoint. If I was in their shoes, I really wouldn't be worried based on their track record, but still. All hope is lost until Bobby comes through with the fucking 10,000 IQ play.
You just in time to see me whack your old Uncle Chuck here.
Well, you know, that'd be a neat trick considering that your gun's jammed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can see it. The bulge jammed sideways.
You had me going, kid.
Nice. Every bad guy's weakness, a pile of cardboard boxes. So finally, Stamper gets his goggles back, even though they could have done that a fucking hour ago. And the movie ends with Chuck and the lifeguard from earlier leaving to go on a date for some reason. Now, was this a bad movie?
Yeah.
Were all the scenes of Bobby looking at women's naked bodies under their clothes pretty insane?
Yeah.
But did I also have a lot of fun while I watched it?
Nope.
No, I did not have fun. I didn't have fun at all. But again, I'm not a kid in 1999. I was, but I'm not currently. But honestly, dude, if you had a pair of X-ray goggles and you looked at me, you would see an empty stomach. So let's talk about this week's sponsor, HelloFresh.
Folks, that was fire. Great video by a friend of the show, Curtis.